For 6 part 2, you're asked to find value of A, B, and C. And using these three values, you'll be enough to help you solve your answer by basically subbing the x value, here being 2, y value being 0, into the values here. But when you do that directly itself with the modulus sign, what you realize is that you'll be stuck with the modulus. Let's say over here you sub 2, 0 into the equation. What you have is this chunk here, right? But you'll be stuck with the modulus sign, and if you want to remove the modulus, you must square both sides, which makes it complicated. Maybe for this it's slightly easier, but when it comes to 4, 6, it gets a bit more complicated. So what you're doing here is actually we change it to become a non-modulus equation instead, as you can see over here. The chunk here, right? So the only issue is that we change the m value from 4, 6 to become, let's say anything, but it's just 4, -6 in this case. So here it is, just sub your 2, 0 being here into the equation, 4, -6, the new value, 6, 0 into equation, and get this chunk. This is very different, this slightly different from the 10-year series solution, but I'll explain briefly on the solution later. But let's follow along here first, because I find this can make a bit more sense. Just that you must use it very carefully. In this case, we use 3 and 1 because we move the c's together first, and afterwards you get we will only be left with A and B. But this itself is not enough to get us only A or only B. So we form another equation using equation 2 and equation 1. And by doing so, we remove the C value again, giving us only A value and B value. Yeah, don't be too frightened at this point that there's too many experimentation, because if you anyhow minus, you may not be able to get this value. And so let's just label and play along first. So equation 4 and equation 5. So we see 4 and 4, so use elimination method to get rid of it, to give us only A value. So here you use 32A minus 24A, which gives us 8A, and this get removed since 4B minus 4B gives you 0, and lastly, last part, 0 minus 12, which gives us positive 12. Keep in mind it's a positive, not a negative. From here we are done with one of the hardest part of this question already. So we're left with A is equals to 1.5. The rest is just subbing into your equations. From here, subbing in, you can get B equals to 12, and sub A value, sub your B value being negative 12 to your equation 1, and get the C value. And just conclude then, A equals 1.5, B equals -12, C equals to 18. And that's all for 6 part 2. We agreed earlier to explain the 10-year series solution. What I did is a general equation. Again, it's similar using that modulus method to get it this smiley face equation. Use your knowledge of intersection at 2, 0, 6, 0 to give you this part. Whereas the H is just meant to show how steep the curve can get. So here's a bit more steeper. I'm not drawing it well enough, but then here's a bit more shallow. So this can be a smaller H value, and this can be a smaller H value, and this can be a larger H value. But I was quite scared that some students may not be able to get this part quick enough during exams. That's why I suggest using the simultaneous method, which I did on the first part itself. But once again, it's up to you yourself. You will see what's best for you during exams. And yep, that's all for 6 part.